A very good morning to you. We are at the Merino Beach Hotel here in Colombo for the Super Week. Sri Lanka Rugby, together with the World Rugby, are conducting several training and educational programs in this month of August. And today we are here with Tong from Singapore, who is one of the leading training personalities for World Rugby, the regional training manager Asia. And he's joined us for a few minutes during the training and educators program here at the Merino Beach Hotel, which is commenced yesterday. A very good morning to you, and first and foremost, thank you very much, Jean, for joining us for a few minutes to discuss what's happening here in Colombo.
Thank you very much, Ricky. Good morning to everyone. It's pleasing to be back in Sri Lanka. Last time I was here was 5 years ago. We ran a smaller version of the Super Week. This time round, the SLRU has invested a bit more, and World Rugby is also supporting them in terms of running a bigger Super Week with a trainer, educator course, a couple of level 2s in strength and conditioning, medical, and a string of level 1 courses across all strengths.
How has the program gone so far? You have been here for several days, and we have already, like you mentioned, finished the strength and conditioning and level 2 as well. How have you seen the progress? Are you happy the way things have worked off so far?
Yes, the feedback from the trainers and educators working on the level 2 7s last week and the level 2 SNC has been fantastic. I think the local participants have been very invested and they enjoyed the courses, and more importantly, I think this investment will help Sri Lanka Rugby move up to the next level in terms of upskilling their local staff.
Can you tell us a bit more on the program which is held today, the educators and trainers program? Got to know that it's two different sets and one sort of accompanying the other. Just elaborate a bit more for all our rugby fans and people who are interested in rugby.
Definitely. So World Rugby, at the top of the food chain in training education is the trainers, and then the next level is the educators. So trainers work with educators and support them. Educators go out and deliver courses to coaches, match officials and medical across the different strands that World Rugby offers. So what you have now is a cascading effect of training and education in a week right here in the Super Week.
So at the end of the training program, is there a sort of a certificate or which will be provided by Asia Rugby or World Rugby to the educators and trainers, or is there sort of levels in this course as well?
There are no levels. I mean, trainer is the next level after educator, but these are accreditation courses. So these participants may attend, but they will have to be accredited to be signed off. Now, if they are accredited, that means they are licensed educators and trainers that can represent World Rugby and deliver courses globally for the next 3 years.
Are you happy with the participation for this program? If I'm right, there are about probably 7 to 8 participants taking part, and some of them have been involved with Sri Lankan Rugby at a highest level in various categories. Are you happy, and how is the program going on?
Yeah, I'm very pleased firstly with the trainers. So we've had 3 from different strands, one from coaching, one from officiating and one from the medical. They've done very well so far on the trainers course. And then we have another 8 more on the educator course. 7 of them are coaches and 1 match official. This is the start of the course. Their first practical is just out of the way. They've done pretty okay, so we'll see how they go over the next 2 days.
If I'm correct, there are a few from overseas as well taking part in this program, and that is good to see. I mean, people coming over here to Sri Lanka. I'm sure Sri Lanka Rugby in general will be very happy with that as well.
Yeah, I'd like to thank SLRFU for opening this course out to the region. It's fantastic. We've got 2 doctors from Korea and 1 doctor from Pakistan joining us. So yeah, a couple of regional participants. That's good.
And just tell us a bit more about your role as a regional manager Asia in World Rugby. How often do you all conduct these programs, and how is the development generally in Asian rugby?
Yeah, so my role in Asia World Rugby is regional training manager for Asia. So I cover all the Asian rugby unions in terms of training and education across all the various strands. In terms of development of training education over the years, when I started out in 2008, it was only about 8 to 10 courses a year. Last year, we finished at close to 600 courses. So it's a massive growth over the last decade. In the early days, we had about 40 to 60 educators. Today, we have close to 400 educators and trainers in Asia.
The programs are conducted, if I'm right, both male and female participants as well. When it comes to development, how has the female part of rugby developed over the years since you have joined in Asia?
Yeah, the growth of women's rugby in Asia has been on the uptrend. Okay, World Rugby now has this Unstoppables program. Again, it's to increase female participation. So our investments towards female participation is strong. Numbers have been growing. Our targets are 40% in terms of involvement in training and education and playing numbers.
Overall, are you happy of the way Sri Lanka Rugby is going, the development that has taken place? We saw in the last 1 year there have been a lot of programs going out to the outskirts of Colombo and to far places of Sri Lanka, trying to find young talent, going to schools and doing a lot of development programs. Are you happy with the progress made?
Yes, I'm very pleased with the progress and the reports that are coming through. Indeed, the SLRU has been very active doing Get Into Rugby programs, Impact Beyond programs across the country. Okay, and I think that's starting to bear fruits. The women's team for SLRU 7s is doing well. Men's teams are in the top few in Asia. So yeah, I think the future looks very bright for Sri Lanka.
So that is Jin Tong for us here today. Final word before we take your leave, Jin Tong, on this program and something about Sri Lanka.
Loving it.
Thank you very much, Jin Tong, Regional Manager Asia from World Rugby here for this Super Week in Sri Lanka. Thank you so much for your time and thank you for joining us.
Thank you.